Last year in Formula One was all about Max Verstappen, and this year is becoming all about Red Bull and the team principal Christian Horner. It is quite frustrating now, and this drama that is unfolding every day has definitely put a lot of the officials, team owners and drivers on edge, almost saying let's get on with the races already, or so they thought. But now the FIA has also been facing some heat, particularly the president, Mohammed bin Sulayem. He's under investigation now. But I'll come to that in just a bit because the Horner saga is still developing. The email leak that supposedly contained personal, intimate conversations between the team principal and the female employee who had accused him of inappropriate behavior has thrown the case wide open. There have been constant banter and whiplashes coming up post that. The latest was Max Verstappen's father, Jos Verstappen, wanting Christian Horner gone. I'm certain many outside would think this not to be too serious because it is not coming from Max Verstappen himself. But now that's where you're wrong, which brings me to what's happened following that remark by Verstappen Sr. According to reports, Christian Horner met with Max Verstappen's representatives in Dubai. The meeting comes right after Verstappen Sr. said Red Bull will explode if Horner remains at the helm of affairs, and that's what he meant. Horner and Red Bull, of course, realize how serious the statement is. Horner realizes where this could lead. If it comes from Verstappen Sr., then somewhere Max is an invested party in this opinion too. So this meeting was set up surely in a bid to iron out escalating tensions at Red Bull. An olive branch to smooth things over, if it may, to try and unruffle the feathers. I understand Horner's situation. He wouldn't want to upset the world champion and the lead driver in his team, who has just won him the inaugural race, the Bahrain Grand Prix, in the middle of growing murmurs of disapproval from rival teams and the most powerful voices within. I'm referring to Verstappen Sr., of course, calling for Horner's head. But here's the catch. Neither Jos nor his son Max Verstappen were present in the meeting. It was Verstappen's manager, Raymond Vermeulen, who acted on Max's behalf to be present there. It's believed that the talks went well, that's what reports say, as other senior officials were present too. And somewhere there will be a clamour for the Red Bull investigation to be made public. Because a top team like Red Bull going through such a turmoil within its system is bound to impact the sport. We've been saying it over the last few days now. The credibility of the sport is at stake here. And that brings me to the FIA now and its president, who are anyway coming under fire for this Red Bull matter, for letting it all happen within the team and not asking the right questions or more questions or enough questions as it is. But there's more. The FIA president is reportedly being investigated because he has been accused of interfering with the result of a Formula One race. Now, this is massive. The motorsport governing body's compliance officer, Paolo Basari, submitted a report to the ethics committee. And in that report, it is stated that bin Sulayem acted in authority to overturn a 10-second penalty. Remember the penalty given to Aston Martin's Fernando Alonso at the 2023 Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. That one. That's a serious allegation. The report submitted claims that bin Sulayem called the FIA's vice president for the Middle East in an official capacity to overturn that penalty. That penalty brought Alonso to 4th position. But once it was revoked by Sulayem himself, Alonso was able to finish 3rd, a podium finish. Mercedes driver George Russell would have moved up to 3rd place if Alonso's penalty had stood. So yes, the decision did impact a lot of scenarios thereon. Bin Sulayem and the FIA have obviously not responded on the matter just yet. Clearly, very intense days lie ahead. If the Christian Horner drama is not doing enough to bring the sport into the kind of spotlight that it doesn't wish to, then FIA president's alleged involvement in a matter that has had a domino effect could worsen the case. We'll watch this space, of course, for more.